Marni Spencer-Devlin here, best-selling author of Crawling into the Light and the creator of the Iceberg Principles. Here to help you have better relationships, more health and vitality, and abundant living through conscious awareness. In this episode of Insights, I would like to talk about the ever-popular subject of abundance. How can you have more of the things that you want in your life? So, let me ask you, would you like to have more money? Well, if you just answered with yes, then it was a trick question. However, you're not alone. Almost everyone says, yes, of course I want more money to do the things I love. But that really means that you don't really get the concept of abundance. Because as soon as you think that you could have or would want more in your life, it reveals the limiting belief that keeps you from having it. Mind you, I'm not talking about getting it, I'm talking about having it in your life. In this universe in which we live, our core beliefs, our core perceptions are what reflect as our life experience. Whatever we experience is a mirror of how we feel on the inside. As long as you feel that there is something that you don't have, something that you need, that is what reflects back to you. What we focus on grows. So the more you focus on all the things that you don't have in your life, the things that you need in your life, that concept of needing is what grows in your life. The feeling of poverty grows till pretty soon all you see all around you is lack and limitation and poverty, and it gets really difficult to see anything else anymore. I have a friend who worries about money. He always focuses on, very soon now, I'm going to run out of money. He's been doing this for years. Mind you, he sits in a very beautiful house in a very expensive part of LA. And he comes from very wealthy parents to boot that would always be very happy to help should it really ever come to that. But it actually hasn't come to that. Still, he worries. He's also a very talented actor. Now, strangely enough, he never gets the roles that he goes for. Roles he would be perfect for. But somehow, someone else is always picked over these roles. That illustrates how pervasive the attitude of lack and limitation is. If he suddenly landed a very lucrative acting role, that would fly in the face of his existing belief of lack and limitation. So it can never happen. What you sow is what you reap. So he sows lack and limitation, and so he cannot reap abundance. There's no way he could ever get any of those roles. So he tried a different career. He tried real estate. Where he lives and with his personality, with his ways, it would be a cinch. He could have made so much money very quickly. Well, guess what? He didn't even pass the test. Tried it 3 times, didn't even pass the test. Why? Because he's sowing lack and limitation. And for him to suddenly have this abundant career that would bring all this money is not an energetic match. Of course, he's a big annoyance to all his friends who are thinking that if they had very wealthy parents, life would be so much easier. But they're not really getting it either. Because the moment you believe that there's something that you need, something that would make your life better, you're really not getting the point. Abundance is a state of being. It is not a state of doing. And abundance is an attitude, is a way you see things. To those who have, more will be given. To those who have not, even the little they have will be taken away from them. That's in the Bible. This concept has been around for a very long time. In the Iceberg Principles, we always go to truth. And the truth is that you are more than what appears in the mirror. You are more than just this physical being. Trying to change what is happening in the physical world is very much like putting whiteout on your computer screen. It makes it look like there's something different for a while, but it doesn't change what's really on the screen. Trying to make money in the physical world is the same thing. It doesn't really change what's going on. Abundance comes from consciousness. Abundance is an attitude. Abundance is all around us. This universe in which we live is unbelievably, abjectly, opulently abundant. Nothing in nature comes in small numbers. If you look at the cosmos, or you look at your front yard and all the grass, if you look at the sand on the beach, if you look at the amount of water that's in the ocean, if you look to your own body, 75 trillion cells all working together in perfect harmony to give you this biomechanical wonder that you have, that carries your consciousness around. 75 trillion, that's a number, 75 with 12 zeros on it. Abundance is all around you. The trick is to focus on the abundance that's truly there and not look at the lack and limitation that your ego tells you is there. Your ego lives only in the physical world. It lives only on the surface. But you know better. There's more to you than just the surface. Look at the truth all around you and focus on that. Delight in that. Have fun with the abundance that's all around you, and then watch how everything starts breaking open for you, how everything is all of a sudden enough. Because the fact is, you are always enough. You always have enough. In this very moment that you are listening to this, you have enough. And if you look back, you've always had enough. You might have been afraid. You might have thought, oh my God, I'm going to run out. But the fact was, you've had enough, because here you are. So they were all just paper tigers. They were just crazy fears. They were lies. Truth is the abundance. The abundance that you are and the abundance that's all around you. Focus on this truth and then watch how your life will change. That's it for this episode of Insights. If this was helpful to you, then share it, like it, tweet it, and leave your comments below. Tell me about how you are finding ways to see the abundance all around you. And if you'd like to see a subject discussed in future episode of Insights, please let me know that too. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.